Wait. Okay, go crazy. Go crazy.
Season 3 is confirmed. Wait, cut that out.
That's not. It has not been confirmed as of yet.
Nah, not yet. Unless you know something.
It has. It's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, downtown Los Angeles, California, confirmed. Shooting will take place in, well, it's an island. It's off the coast of Papua New Guinea. I don't know. I was never very good at geography. I didn't like coloring in maps. I was more of a history buff. But Miles was very academic, as we all know. So he's the clever one of the group.
Oh my God. He's the one with IQ here.
Oh my God. Call me out for being the clever one.
That's not.
Look at that big brain.
Nice.
What a vision.
October 14th, start shooting, and I'm directing
October
the first 2 episodes.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Aiden's doing the next 2. But I got to talk to Sarah about we've got a few options for the second half, but it's looking good. It's shaping up well.
Yeah. You seem to know a lot about it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, having an exec role and also acting is trying sometimes, but Miles handles it well as well.
Yeah. I make it work.
I know Reed. What's the writer's room like?
Listen, this is like the Wilds reboot. We're planning for the Wilds reboot when we're like 48 and we're the execs. And we're doing like our kids are on the island. It's crazy.
48. That's a while for
man.
all of us.
Okay, so wait, did you say 2? Vincent, our friend, who's you can't see, he said that 2 of you are in New York. Who's in New York?
No.
I'm not honorary.
You're in LA and you're in New York, Miles.
I'm in New York.
I'm in New
York. Vincent's in New York.
Oh, I see.
You're all in LA.
Yeah.
What inspired the haircut?
I have wanted to cut my hair for like 2 years, but the day I cut it, I also booked a role where I was going to play a character with really long hair, and then the movie was on hold, Daliland. I was playing Jeff Fenhold, who originated the role of Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar. And Mary Harron was the director, who was like my all-time favorite director. She directed American Psycho. It was like a dream. It was like my second trip to LA. I shaved my head. My agents were like, immediate. And so then they were like, you got to keep your hair long. And then Ben Kingsley had a scheduling thing, got pushed, and then got pushed because of COVID. And then I booked the Wilds, and they were like, you need to keep it exactly the same. And then I was like, it's gone. I'm a new man.
Yeah. Well, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going through a 2000s phase, very Chad Michael Murray. I'm like wearing the wrapped around.
That's too good, bro. When he shaved it,
I'm skateboarding again.
Oh, so good. He let me feel
the shower. You get out of the shower, you're just like, I don't even need a towel. Towels are fucking losers. I hate towels. I just air dry.
Crazy. Hey, is it warm in New York right now? I know this is nothing
so hot. Yeah, good one, Reed. Let's talk about the weather.
I know, not the weather.
People watching this interview can't look it up on Google.
Hey, man, listen, days change.
Don't have anything interesting to say. Just shut up. No, I'm just kidding. How is the weather? I want to come to New York. I've never been.
You've never been to New York? Oh, no, we were talking about this last time we saw each other.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Never.
No, never been. And I was, Have you been? Has everyone gone?
Yeah.
Oh, no, people are finding out we don't know each other very well. That's a bit bad, isn't it? We all seem like best friends.
Traveled, huh?
Just kidding.
No, New York is lit. I love New York. Like, even though Times Square is like really touristy, there's such a vibe. There's just a vibe about it that I really fuck with every time I'm there. Like, I don't know if it's the crackhead Elmos or like, or the rest of the tourists, or you know what I think it is? I think it's the peanuts, like nuts for nuts. Every time I'm in New York, it's like, God, I love it. So
yummy. Peanuts?
So yummy. It's nuts for nuts.
The peanuts taste different in New York?
Yes, everything tastes different.
I did not know that.
Yeah. You haven't really been to New York. You ain't ever really been to New York then.
I've been to New York.
You don't know about the peanuts?
I've always wanted to go, and I've never heard about New York peanuts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the thing. I always thought you go to watch all the show. Like that's the thing. I was always too broke to ever go. Still too broke to go and do New York the way I want to do it, which is like see a show every day, every single day, and spend way too much money on clothes and food. And that just sounds like I'll never be able to afford New York.
Hey, you know what though? Now is like the perfect time to go because the Tonys just happened. So like all the people on stage right now are like giving their best performances.
I go like week before the Tonys, and everyone's like, "I'm gonna fucking win."
Yeah. There's still hope in the air.
Just tap dancing the shit out of that shit.
Kind of like us waiting for.
Makes me want to get up there and do a career change. Like I'm a secret MT, you know. I was just like 2, 4, 6, 1. But
no way. Why secret? You know what's wrong with?
Oh, dude, I'd be out there running to the Les Mis soundtrack. Hamilton, when I was in LA, like skateboarding, I'd be like listening to the Hamilton soundtrack, just like goosing it, like yes. I'm gonna like
Alexander Hamilton.
I'm gonna book this role. I can do anything. I'm an immigrant. I'm in LA, bitch.
No way, not an immigrant.
Yeah. Well, what I mean is like I'm in a foreign land is what I meant. I was like, I'm in America and nobody knows me, and all anyone cares about is that I'm Australian. And I'm like, who cares?
So, truth or false, Hamilton is your origin story?
No, Les Mis. And I saw Les Mis on the West End by myself, and I just it broke me in half. Oh, there were these 2 women, and have I told you the story? About when I watched, I think
you told me that you went to see it, but I've never heard of these.
It was my last day in London, and I just found out that movie Darling had been pushed a year, and I was just like, oh, I was gutted. And I took these family friends they're on a gap year. They're like 19, and they were like, oh, my mum was like, oh, can you go look after them? They're over in London by themselves. And so, I mean, I was broke and living in a hostel, and I was like trying to be the cool older actor. Successful, and we went for like a walk in the park, and we did some cool stuff, and then they went and saw a play, and I was like, they're not even actors, and they're seeing like some musical. And then I went to Les Mis, and it was on, as it always is, and I said to the guys, like, it's just me, like, is there any tickets left? He's like, we got 3. And there's 1, and it's like you can see most of the stage. There's another one you can't see much, and then the other one it's the best ticket in the house. It was like £79, and I was like, that's like the one, isn't it? He's like, yeah, you got to get that one. It was the second balcony in the middle, front row, boom, dead center. And I'm like, what? And then I'm there, and I was so sad, you know. And then like there were these really jolly women. There was a mother and a daughter, and they were sitting there. They'd come down from like somewhere up from wherever, and they were like, and I was like, guys, I just want to let you know, like I wanted to see this music for a long time. They're like, the mother had seen it 11 times, the daughter had seen it 7. And I was like, okay. And also, so we were just chatting. And then I was like, just so you know, when this thing starts, I'm going to be. And then the mother, like quick as a whip, just reached into her bra and was like, we've got you, honey. Had tissues. And then it was like, no. And I was just like, and then we back. And then at the intermission, they stayed there, and I went and got a ginger beer. And when I came back, they moved over and they put me in the middle, and we were crying together. And there was a standing ovation. It was the best.
Oh, that's a hell of a memory. That's
a great story.
Best memory. Who's got a good play memory? Do you have a New York memory? A New York play memory?
Yeah, I mean, you know what surprises me every time about you is how much of a theater kid you are.
Oh, don't tell anyone. I'm such a nerd.
Yeah, let's keep it. Such a nerd. Aiden, how are you?
Are you good?
Music?
What?
I said, are you working on music?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out, having a good time, staying home.
Fucking guy, bro.
Yeah, that's even cooler than this. Like, oh, what? I've got a little. Oh, is that there? Is there an artwork behind me? Oh, that's no. Oh, am I extremely cool? Oh, there's another one.
Oh, are you at Sophia? Yeah, you're at Sophia's, right?
Yeah, no, I can't take credit for this. This isn't mine. This is, Anyway.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I'm at Buca de Beppo right now, having a good time. Yeah. That's I think that's Sofia Vergara's ad.
That's her in the back.
Oh, wow.
For Buca de Beppo. May having a good time. Just waiting to see if the show gets picked up. Season 3. Been working on little music here and there, and yeah, it'd be lovely to see all y'all again. I feel like we've all seen each other pretty recently, last month.
So what you're saying is that you don't actually want to see us. You're like, oh no,
it's like I'd love to see you guys, but like I saw you guys yesterday.
But, I'm a little concerned because we did see each other recently. So
no.
No. Wait, hang on. Are you asking us out to lunch? Is that what you're?
I ask you out to lunch every day. It's all good.
Guys, like I think
that's that number that I blocked.
I'm actually blushing. Like I can't.
No,
I'm fucking coming over today. I'm coming over today.
Come hang
I know
out.
I have money, so I gotta drop it off. Aiden sorted. Aiden is the biggest G. You know what he did? He played a gig in Hawaii, and then he's like, I think this is how I heard the story. I heard it like fifth hand, but I was like, we ended up at Nobu. I'm the biggest tourist ever. So I'm like, Nobu's like that place, right? It's like that nice place. And we go in and you go and you park, the valet's like all like, oh, how are you? And I'm like, oh yeah, I am
Nobu.
Someone that goes to Nobu.
It's supposed to be.
And then everyone's there just looking so good. And we're all reunited and the sun's setting. We're in Malibu. I've been to Malibu like 2 times. And then Aiden's organized this whole thing. We go in and then it's like, wow, it's like the nicest restaurant I've ever been to. Ever. And then we're walking through and everyone's just staring at us and we're all just like, don't look, just keep going. And then they take us into this back room and there's a picture of like Kanye West and Timothy Chalamet on the wall. And Aiden's just like, yeah, pile in. And they start bringing in the food. They brought in so much food. There was like way too much food. They could have fed the rest of the restaurant. And then we had here's the ocean and the waves were just like,
here's the real kicker. The real thing that makes Aiden a G about that night is when it was time to go, everybody was like, so how we splitting this? Like, what we doing? Aiden's like, I got it. I already paid. I know. I got it. Like, what?
I didn't pay for the dinner.
I ordered like 4 drinks, Aiden. What do you mean?
Okay. Well, I did not pay for our whole 17 people.
Yeah, you did. Merry Christmas.
Take it.
No. We all did that. No, it was really nice, really good to be together. And
hey, how you got the room? I want to know. Yeah, didn't it?
How do I get the room? Well, I've never been. Okay, I don't go to Nobu every fucking Saturday. That was the first. That was like the second time I've been to Malibu Nobu. I've never been to what?
Frequent New York Nobu. That's your.
Oh my god. I'm not like, I'm not super bougie eater, but when I go to Nobu, I go to the New York Nobu is so good.
I love hearing it. Oh yeah, New York Nobu is the one. Oh, don't get me started on Malibu Nobu. I was in the back.
No, I don't have anything else. I mean, it was just a good time at Nobu, and
I ate so much that night.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
Oh my god, when the steak came out and everyone was like, Miles, cut the crap, eat the steak.
I wasn't eat meat anymore, so, and I didn't know that until we got to Nobu, and Miles was like, yeah, I don't eat meat. But then, like, he's a big meat eater, like Betty's Burgers in Australia was his thing.
Oh, I miss Betty's Burgers, bro. Oh my gosh.
I used to eat it like every day.
They had this chicken sandwich that I would order to the room like twice a day.
I remember the boxes piling up.
Yeah. It's so weird.
It's an interesting art installation you have there.
I realized in Australia.
Oh, I think there's mayo on the floor.
I have to like live in a house or something.
That's sriracha.
I have a hotel room. I'm gonna treat it like I'm a rapper, or like somebody else. Like I'm
yeah, like an out of work rapper.
Well, that's the thing. I treated it like that because I had work. I had money. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I don't care. They're going to come in and clean, but it's going to be different next time around. I won't, because I'm going to want to like sleep peacefully and shit,
Messy bed, messy bed. Isn't that right?
Yeah. It was good. I have a question for you guys. What did you think season 2 was going to be like, the whole overall experience, as opposed to like what it was?
I thought, honestly, I don't know. I didn't really have any thoughts. I was like, I'm gonna meet a bunch of really cool people and do this thing that I've never done before, and to be able to grow a character and have that whole thing. I feel like that's such a rare thing for an actor to have that opportunity. To be in the position of like being a series regular on a show. Like, there's so many actors in the world. Oh my God, there is so many, so to be in the in that position that we got to be in was really, really nice and really special. And it came out, I mean, I feel like coming out of it was even beat all my expectations, because everyone was so wonderful. Like, literally everyone was so great. And obviously we found our groups, but we all really got along. So yeah, that's my answer.
Wow. Prolific.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
My mic cut out.
No, what'd you think of season 2? Like, what'd you expect versus what it ended up being?
Oh yeah, that's Miles. Miles is ready to take that one away, I think.
I mean, I also, like Aiden, I just like didn't even have any thoughts getting on the plane. I was like, what can you even expect? Like, anything you can predict is just like not gonna happen, or it's gonna happen. Like, I don't know. I just like got on the plane and I was like,
golf mask
with my golf mask. Yeah. And Aiden and I talked about music. And I remember Reed like I got on the plane and Reed was like, this is like my third glass.
Yeah. And I was like, I fuck with your shoes.
I'm a rapper.
I was like, nice to meet you.
That was me like hopping on the plane. Do you guys? Go ahead.
So I was just gonna say, it was pretty crazy because like it was during obviously COVID's still happening, but it was during COVID, in the middle of COVID, and there was no one on the plane, so it was literally just it was like a couple of us coming from LA, and it was Jenna and Rain as well, and it was just,
you guys were like, I think that's the girls. Oh
yeah. Well, first we were like, well, they didn't
literally
tell us.
like,
you guys
but I don't want to say anything.
I was like, I know who you are. What's up? Let's be friends. And like, Reed was like, I'm a rapper. I'm gonna stay up the back and drink my champagne. Wait, you guys haven't got.
We have one more minute. Should we say like something regarding the Wild?
Y'all want to get messy?
No. Self-promote ourselves. Everybody say something that's great about the other person, and then people will know that we're
That's good.
Reed showed me when we were together like so much music, and I was running on the treadmill every day, and I would listen to the music he showed me, and I would just be like, oh my God, I didn't know like Brockhampton. I just didn't know it anyway. And that was like Reed, the music just, he knows music.
Aiden, like I said at the beginning of this call, is quite literally a musical genius. Not to steal the music one, but Aiden is the reason that I was able to continue to make music. Like, and I truly
made a song.
Yeah, we made a couple of songs in Australia, but before I got there, I was in such a weird place, like not knowing, I didn't have any inspiration at all. And literally Aiden's production skills like brought me back to the level.
Aiden has a full studio at his house. It's amazing.
Yeah. So I'll say that, like, he's a musical genius. He's fucking gifted at acting. Like, he's just an all around talent for real.
Thank you, brother.
Mine's about Aiden. I'm gonna jump in, and it was the same music. I mean, I don't make music, but Aiden and I would like send each other songs all the time. First thing we talked about was Seb Deliza. Do you remember that on the plane? Yeah. So just like, yeah.
I want to say, I'm going to end with a good thing about everybody. Miles is one of the best, music curators, loves music with all his heart. The best playlist of all time, I would say. And he's just a great human being that I love. And
doesn't know how to use a door though. Nearly cut his finger off. What a lose.
I would say Charles is also brilliant, and he showed me his short film Mother Dearest while we were in
Ooh,
Australia,
so good.
which just came out. So everybody go stream that. It's fucking amazing.
That would mean a lot if you would all do that.
And Reed Shannon is also brilliant, musician, actor, does it all, literally does it all. So if you're looking for anything, go to Reed Shannon.
Yes, I contract walls. I do toilets now. I just recently learned how to put cars together from scratch. So
Always back of business class, Reed Shannon.
that's where you'll find me. 38D. That's me.
Let's wrap it there. I'm done. I'm sorry I was so crazy. I had way too much coffee.
Okay, beautiful.